Holy, Ali. My name is Dominic D. Kwabad. I'm from the Young Life Painesville, to be precise, Grace International Club, where I run Young Life Ministry. Today we're going to be talking on a topic, how to develop leaders on your leadership tree. Jesus Christ is the root of our leadership. This tree represents the mango tree. The mango tree is a tree that bears so many fruits, it don't die easily. So Jesus Christ being the root of our leadership tree. Now we're going to talk on how to develop leaders on our leadership tree. Before you place a leader on your leadership tree, first have a list, a map, and a leadership tree. A list which will comprises of people that you are praying for, people that you are praying with, people you are discipling, and people that you want them to be leaders. You have them on your list. And then you have your map. Your map is where it will get location and demarcation of where you are running ministry currently, where you are doing contact work, and where you hope to do ministry in the future. Now, before you develop a leader, before you have a leader on your leadership tree, you first thing pray about it, pray to God, and after you have prayed, you identify 3 leaders, identify 3 persons to develop on your leadership tree. When you have prayed and identified them, each leader is to develop his or her leader on the leadership tree weekly. That is, you have to carry them out to teach them on how to carry on your life ministry. When you are going for campaigner, you carry them. You're going for contact work, you carry them. You're going for club, you carry them. You teach them. You are developing them in that process to be a young life leader. After you have developed them, those leaders you have developed must go through quest training, and that will be led by the club leader. You have to train them how to conduct a young life club. So you have to teach them the entire process of conducting your life club. When you train them how to conduct your life club, you train them how to conduct campaigners, you train them how to do contact work. You also train them when they go for camp how to conduct cabin time. After you have trained them, and then you give them responsibility. And when you give them the responsibility, don't just leave them, monitor their responsibility, how well they are carrying on their responsibility. And when you are seeing that yes, they are doing well, the next thing you do, you carry them to works and commissioning. You commission them. In the process of commissioning them, you carry them either to a Bible believing church where the pastor will pray for them, or your intercessors can also pray with them, and then you commission them and put them on your leadership tree. Now, when you have placed them on your leadership tree, then you give them a leadership tree also. They are also going to pray and identify leaders. When you have prayed and shown them, you will place them here. The first 3 place, they are the 3 leaders that you have developed, you have prayed for, you have trained, and then you commission them, you place them on your leadership tree. Now, they are going to develop 3 leaders each to place on their leadership tree. Now, those leaders that was commissioned on what day should pray and identify 3 leaders each to develop and put them on their leadership tree.
And identify 3 leaders also.
Now, when they have prayed and identified the 3 leaders, the next thing they're going to do, those leaders should develop his or her leaders. They have to carry their leaders through the same process that you carry them through also. They must develop their leaders too. So for every time they are going to do your life activities, they're going for campaigner, they encourage their leaders to go with them. Every time they are going for your life club, they carry their leaders with them. Every time they are going for your life campaigner outreach, they carry their leaders with them. And also develop them. After they have developed them and then they get used to your life activities, the next thing they're going to do, those leaders now that the second batch have developed, They must go through quest training. So those developed leaders are going to carry on training for their own leaders also, which is the quest training, where they will develop them, they will train them how to conduct Young Life Club, how to carry on Young Life campaigner, how to carry on Young Life cabin time, how to do Young Life or contact work. After they have trained these leaders, the second batch of leaders should be commissioned also. Carry them to a church, a pastor pray for them, your intercessor, if possibility exists, pray with them, and then their leaders also commission them and place them on their leadership tree. And then you yourself too going to place them on your leadership tree. That means automatically they will become your grandchildren, each of them. So from that point, instead of you having 3 leaders on your leadership tree now, you have your 3 leaders, your 3 best leaders, and then each of your 3 leaders have 3 each. So that means you'll be having 9 leaders on each of your leaders, 3 plus your 3. So that means you will have 12 leaders right there on your leadership tree. And these 3 leaders, they have become your grandchildren, because it is your leaders who develop them. So they have become your grandchildren, and they too going to carry on responsibility to identify, to pray and identify 3 leaders too, and carry them through the same process too. After they are carried them through the process, and then train them also. When they are trained them, and then they bring them for commissioning, you commission them, and then they place them on a leadership tree. So at the end of the day, you will get to understand that your leadership tree will be a vibrant leadership tree. You will have a vibrant leader. You will have more leaders, and then that's how, by the grace of God, your ministry will expand. You will have many places to go and do ministry, because you have trained and qualified leaders that you have developed. So Young Life leadership tree is very important. If you want to be an effective leader, you must know how to develop leaders on your leadership tree. And also when you are developing them, also be praying with them at all times. Make them to grow spiritually. Spiritual growth is very important in your life ministry. When your leader are spiritually mature, they will not be carried away by anything. They will always have the passion to do your life ministry. They will have the passion to go out after Lord's case. They will have the passion to carry the gospel of Jesus Christ to Lord's case. So it is good to develop leaders. For the benefit of the doubt, let's announce the topic again: how to develop leaders on your leadership tree. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you.
Thanks.
Once again, my name is Dominic D. Kabad from Painesville area, to be precise, Grace International High School Club, where we are running Young Life Ministry. Thank you.